Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Tim Pandajis. Let's cut right to the chase. What does things look like for your Thursday, your Thanksgiving Day forecast? Well, I wish I had some better news for you. We're looking at a pretty wet scenario playing out across most of southeast Texas. The good news is, though, heading out to your Thanksgiving destination, you're pretty good for the rest of today. We've just got the cloudy skies and warm conditions. So rain heavy at times developing tomorrow morning and embedded thunderstorms as well through pretty much a good chunk of the daylight hours. There's a look at that Thanksgiving Day timeline. Rain chances by 5 a.m. are already up to 70%. Embedded thunderstorms likely right through early afternoon. 90% rain chance at 9 a.m. That continues through the lunchtime hour. 3 p.m. we're at 60%. Let's take a look at airport delays. If you're headed out into one of the local airports, traveling anywhere across the country, looking pretty good right now. Not a single delay reported in all of Texas. Most of the upper Midwest looking quiet as well. We head over into the Northeast. We had some delays earlier in the Washington, D.C. area. Those have since cleared. And we go back over to the Northwest. No delays at all, which is some great news at those airports, considering they're very, very busy. All right, here's a look at FUTURETRACK. We can time things out. We'll start it out tomorrow morning, well before the sun comes up at 3:30 a.m. Models now have the rain already pushing into portions of northside Houston at that point. Temperature-wise, we're still very warm. That southeast flow is pumping in that low to mid-level moisture, interacting with the incoming cold front, meaning we're going to wring out the atmosphere and see some very heavy downpours as well as some embedded thunderstorms going through the day. Here we are at 7 a.m. Sun is just about to come up, and we've got pockets of heavy rain across the area, still around 70 degrees. That line creeps its way slowly to the south and east. Still around 9 a.m. we've got the heavy rain over downtown, pushing towards the coastline. And then by lunchtime, pretty much the entire area is dealing with moderate to heavy rain and still some chances of thunderstorms too. It's not until 5, 6, 7 o'clock we start to see the rain wind down and most of it push offshore by that point in time. So timing things out, when will the onset of the rain arrive where you live? Looking at around 9 a.m. through downtown Houston. In fact, likely a little bit earlier than that now based on those most recent computer model runs. 6 a.m. to the north and west and by the coastline around lunchtime, probably even a little bit before then. How much could we see? A general 1 to 2 inches, and those locally heavier downpours, we could easily push that to 2 to 3, maybe 3.5 inches, depending on how slowly they are moving and where the thunderstorm set up. So this would easily put us over the top for the record wettest Thanksgiving on record, which is just over an inch. So we just have to achieve that at the airport, and we'll likely see that. Overall, the flash flooding risk is low, but it's not completely absent. Out of that 4-tiered scale, we're at that level 1 marginal across the entire area. So those low-lying areas, poor drainage spots that typically flood in a heavy downpour event will likely still see some standing water. Winds will also start to pick up as that front drops through. They'll shift out of the north, and we could see some gusts over 20 to 25 miles an hour as we go on through that time on Thursday afternoon and wrap things up. So here's how things look for extremes on Thanksgiving Day. The hottest it's ever been, 87, coldest 44, and there's that wettest record set back in 1907, 1.01 inches achieved at that time. We're looking like we're going to break that quite easily. And rain chances aren't only tomorrow. We have another round of rain arriving Saturday evening and early Sunday. Looks like another widespread moderate to heavy rain event during that time. We'll wrap things up with your 7-day outlook showing temperatures staying on the cool side right through the upcoming weekend. We don't seem to break this unsettled pattern until early next week, just in time to wrap up the long holiday weekend with highs back into the 70s and sunshine returning. Join us in about an hour on the 411 on TV for any updated computer models and any changes to that forecast. Until then, safe travels for your holiday travel, and also keep an eye on that radar during the day tomorrow.